I met all the requirements, but for, I think, the special use issue that you've already taken action on, it would be appropriately in front of you. But I would suggest that you hold this. If you deny it, I guess that's what you've been doing all night, but denial, and frankly, this goes back to the special use. Under Act 67, the city needed substantial evidence, and it needed to make findings.
You can create your record elsewhere, just.
Well, I think the record is...
The record speaks for itself. It is what it is. Everything that has been said here has been said with an open and air, right? That's what it is.
Right. I've heard sign concerns and a tight store. And the floor plan shows what the square footage would be.
The floor plan shows nothing. The description that's provided by them is, well, we're going to just start off on one wall, and then we're going to work around, and then we're going to expand it. But we want to make sure that we're still a tobacco store, and we want to make sure that we're still a liquor store, and at some point, we'll just have it figured out.
It meets your
We'll start
ordinance
transitioning.
for the display areas and the storage areas. And so the ordinance, and I spoke to policy decisions last time, you have now since prohibited future liquor stores. That has been a policy decision the council made back in January.
So-
Perhaps the plan of operation ordinance with more detail than what this is requiring should be beefed up. But
Didn't
this,
they comment that they
this
needed more
complies with the
space?
ordinance.
So at that public hearing, without relitigating the public hearing, because I'm not litigating anything at this point, the point was that, yeah, it's a little small, we'll probably want to get some more space there because it's not really going to serve our needs and we want to expand. And we would look at Best Carpet if that was available, or we'd look at other retail space in the building because there's some vacant there. The reality is a special use request relates specifically to the, 1,100 square feet that is currently
1,800
a
square
vape
feet.
shop and a tobacco shop.
Correct.
That has a special use. Tobacco and vape shops, the council doesn't like potentially vape shops and tobacco shops for public policy reasons, that there's too many of them, that it's a sin maybe, I don't know, right? Or that there shouldn't be as many. They are certainly within their discretion to argue that there's enough liquor stores, we don't have to put a liquor store in every vape shop that we have. I think that's a reasonable, not arbitrary, not capricious thing to say. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I haven't polled them, each of them. I haven't talked to each of them indirectly. I haven't talked to them in 2 months about this, I don't think, since December or October. I talked to my city attorney today because I realized when I approved the agenda, and I wasn't even thinking last Friday, and I talked to her, and it's like, are they going to be there? And she's like, I didn't tell them. Well, then I talked to you before the meeting, and I said, well, if you weren't here, we weren't going to take action because we wanted you to be here. And then you told me that she told you last week that it was on the agenda. Would thank you for doing that. Appreciate that, because it slipped through the cracks. Nobody's trying to hide anything. Nobody's trying to do anything. It's just, I think the reasons are getting back to the special use thing, all of that stuff. I don't know. I guess we already passed that, so.
Yeah, I think we did pass that. With all the rationale that the city attorney has given, I would like to make a motion to deny the application for the combination A license based on his recommendations.
Well, it's not his recommendation.
Well, no, based by what he laid out.
His recommendations are that you can't make an arbitrary and capricious decision, you can make a sound decision. So part of that sound decision is, should there be liquor stores and tobacco shops? We don't think so. Maybe we don't want to open the door. We talked about that before. We talked about the special use. Well, if you have different special uses, and this gets back to sort of a licensing issue in some ways, if you have a special use for a gun shop, and then you want to combine it with a special use for a liquor store, as long as you get your paperwork in, is that cool? Now, you could say, well, guns are dangerous and you shouldn't be drinking around guns. And the gun store would come in and say, well, it's for drinking afterwards, right? Or it's for getting that, that six-pack on the way home, right? I mean, there's always arguments. There's always points of view when people want to do things. So I think things
Knowing the
like,
neighborhood, knowing everything, knowing the rationale, I feel confident in my motion.
yeah. And I'm not trying to speak for you, I'm just trying to make sure that.
No, that's, yeah.
Okay. That's,
That's
what are
my
your
motion.
thoughts about selling liquor in tobacco stores?
Yeah, you can do it.
Second.
His motion, seconded.
Second.
Under discussion. Okay. Would you please call?
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Akers,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian,
Aye.
Okay. Next. New business L1, claim received from Laura Thomas.
reported to our city attorney.
L2, excessive claim received from Piero Simoni.
Also referred to our city attorney.
Is that going to Amy or is that going to a city attorney, to Chris? Do you know?
It was to Chris last
Chris,
I
okay,
knew.
all right. Item L3, claim received from Rami McGee.
Referred to the city attorney.
L4, summons and complaint received from U.S. Bank National Association as trustee for First Franklin Mortgage Loan Trust. Read the foreclosure mortgage of 30404.
Referred to the city attorney.
5, resolution disallowing the claim of Arthur Marasco regarding alleged damages to his vehicle on January 12, 2024. I'd entertain a motion to approve that resolution drafted by our city attorney after reviewing all the relevant facts.
I'll make a motion for the resolution disallowing the claim.
Motion by
Second.
Alderperson Akers, second by Alderperson Kastner. Would you please call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 6 is a resolution appointing additional election inspectors for 2024 and 2025 by our city clerk. I'd urge approval.
Motion to approve.
The resolution by Alderperson Akers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Kastner. Would you please call?
No primary,
Alderperson,
thank God, huh?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Just so everybody knows, with regard to the election, the presidential election's coming up, the amounts of communications that the clerk's office is receiving is starting to ramp up, consistent with what happened over the last couple large national elections. The sheer amount of open records requests and compliance with this policy, or trying to figure out which policy you're supposed to follow with regard to even the delivery of an absentee ballot, and where it can go and where it's appropriate to go, and all of those things are still flying around out there. So if anybody deserves something, it's her, just so you know, because I couldn't do it. And her staff, by the way, which is top-notch. Item 7, approve applications for 2023 and 2024 operator licenses, subject to all the disclaimers and compliance.
Motion to approve, subject to all da.
Yep, by Alderperson Kastner,
Second, da-da-da-da.
which means
All the
Yep.
what
compliance.
requirements, compliance,
Typical language,
fees, and.
which is actually part of the.
Don't type that in the minutes.
Motion was made, seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 8, approve a change of agent from Anthony Ciardo to Robert Michael Kaminsky.
Metro Market.
Are we motion for approval? Are you done?
Yeah, this is at the Metro Market. I was trying to read through it. I got lost.
No, motion for
I'd make a
approval.
motion, yes, by
Second.
Kastner, second by Akers. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
To approve. Item 9 is approve a contract for the Conkle Park West Nature Shelter to Moore Construction Services in the amount of $675,140. Jeff is here to answer questions. This is the shelter on the Jeff Katz.
Oh,
And Scott's here. Scott, oh,
Looking at Scott going, Jeff, no.
He just walked in.
that is Scott there.
That is Scott back there. Are we putting
See
a fireplace
shadows
in
out
it?
there, so.
Does it have a fireplace in it? It didn't look like it from the pictures. We decided to
No
skip that one.
fireplace.
No fireplace.
Okay.
If we're
I
worried
was wa-
about auto emissions, for
Yeah.
crying out loud, what is the fireplace?
Yeah.
So I want to thank and appreciate Scott and Jeff. The expectation of this building was well over $1 million, that they were very creative in their bidding process, within the law, right? To substantially reduce the cost of this project within the budget that we could endure. Much of this money's coming from community block grant dollars and
Did
park
we make
fees.
a motion?
No.
No.
I'll
I
make a
move-
motion to
Motion
approve.
by Allison, by
Second.
Kastner. Motion by Kastner. Is there a second by?
Akers.
Akers, would you please call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 10 is discussion decision to approve entertainment and production contract subject to city attorney review for the June turf event, which is on June 15th, right? And corresponding authorization of payment from Quality of Life Fund for payment of event expenditures in amount not to exceed $20,000.
Motion for approval.
Motion by Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Sarian. Just quickly under discussion, things are moving along very quickly. I think we received there's going to be a BMX event there to the tune of $25,000. That money has already been provided by others. It's in the process. Everything's in the process. We're moving very, very quickly. All over the park staff, folks in engineering, Renee, Jeff, pretty much everybody. It's a pretty exciting event.
I'm excited to expose the city to different group of people.
So this is a skateboarding, might be a little bit more of an edgy event, but it's also designed to be sort of family focused during the day.
We have Hearts of Harley, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Different.
I know, it's.
This would be a third venue kind of
So
type of people.
I'm pretty excited about the whole thing. We received some really positive press in the Milwaukee Journal recently. There were a couple mistakes that she made, but it's a pretty positive event.
She got her name right at least, right?
I think she spelled my name wrong, but that's all right. They all do. So,
Well, I mean Greenfield, we don't care about your name.
Did what were
she
we
said it was
at?
in Greendale, so I Isn't that where Southridge is now? So motion was made and seconded, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you call her?
Nope. Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 11 is approved fund transfers between capital improvement accounts. Entertain a motion to approve. Jeff has, if you have questions.
Do we need to go through it? I make a motion to approve. If not,
Motion,
Second.
motion by Kastner,
Yeah.
second by Akers. Would you please call?
Person Kastner.
aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Just give me 1 second here. So next item is approve an agreement with the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewage Commission for a project to make sanitary sewer lateral improvements in the city of Greenfield. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Alderperson Akers. Is there a second?
Second.
A second by Alderperson Sarian. Just quickly under discussion, the city of Greenfield is getting a Green Luminary Award from MSD with regard to the Honey Creek project. Jeff is going to be our representative at MMSD on March 11th to accept it.
Yay!
So,
Just heard that today, so.
yep. So that's a big deal.
Good job.
It's a good thing.
It is.
It's a good thing.
It's a beautiful park.
It's a beautiful
Amenity.
park, and once those trees grow a little bit,
We only had a shelter.
the what?
A shelter.
We will soon. We will by next fall, because Scott and Jeff worked so feverishly to get it done at considerable expense for the taxpayers, and this isn't coming off property taxes to pay it. It's all other sources that they scour the earth for. Okay. Item 13 is approve.
Want me to vote on that?
Oh, yeah,
one,
we
or-
should probably vote. Yeah.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 13 is approve a contract for project
2318.
23, sorry, I thought it was an address, so 2318
It is.
55th Street for project 2318, comma, which is 55th Street and Carpenter Avenue improvements with Wolf Paving in the amount of $341,609.80. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Alderperson Kastner, second by
Second.
Sarian. Would you please call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 14 is approve a contract for project 2311, which is 68th Street concrete replacement with AW Oaks and Son in the amount of $1,222,700.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Are these,
Second by Alderperson Akers under
are
discussion.
these two new players that we didn't play with before?
New contractors.
Yeah.
Wolf Paving, we've never had on road paving projects before, but they were purchased by another company, so now they're doing road work, so that helps more contractors, lower prices. And then AW Oaks we worked with before, they've mostly worked down Racine Kenosha area. They're doing more and more work in the Milwaukee area.
All right, nothing really, just curiosity on that one.
Yeah, and we had $400,000 in grant money for that 68th Street project.
So that was another one of
That's
those.
between Layton and Edgerton, is it this
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, Layton and Edgerton, where the parade lines up.
Yeah.
Motion and seconded.
Is it?
Yep.
Good you call.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 15, approve a contract for project 2312, which is the second phase of the Mitchell Highlands resurfacing. Entertain in the amount of $645,977.50. Entertain them. How about if we make it $654,978?
78, round it up.
Well, now we're gonna have to think about that.
Motion for approval of the
Second.
corrected amount.
Second.
For 978, okay. Motion was made and seconded, would you call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay, item 18 is approve a certified survey map for a proposed land combination at 4,000 South 92nd Street and 9137 West Waterford, submitted by Donald and Cheryl Berlin, property owners. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Just quickly under discussion, so in the minutes should probably reflect this. This is the property that's being combined with the residential house, is the house that this city was instrumental in getting foreclosed and torn down many years ago. That neighborhood is kind of strange in many ways. Mr. Berlin's house is right on the corner. Mr. and Mrs. Berlin's house is right on the corner of 92nd and Waterford. It's a tiny lot. They have the desire, and when we put the street in with regard to the curbs, we made a curb cut large enough for a garage to be on this parcel. He actually combined this at our request into one CSM. And I would be very supportive in the future in the event that there's some, and I think the Common Council would be too, to improve this area with regard to that garage request in the future. It would likely have to go before the Zoning Board of Appeals because it's an issue.
Would it?
I don't know, but
I would think since it's one parcel now, we don't have to.
He already has a detached garage.
But he can have two accessory structures.
You cannot have two garages. It specifically
What if
says.
the other one's, see, this is the problem that we're experiencing. So I understand the issue, but the reality is there used to be a house and a garage on this on this parcel, and it's a unique
You
situation.
can't build a garage without a house on a parcel.
So
you
the
can't.
very unique situation concerning this parcel is something that I think the Zoning Board of Appeals needs to be cognizant of, and we will be supportive as a city towards. Okay, I'm just saying.
We don't sit on that board.
Well, it's all citizens, right?
Yeah.
So. All right, item 17, approve a special use.
Vote on
of-
this.
Make a motion to approve?
You have to,
We
we
did?
have to
Okay.
do that by vote, I think.
Motion by
'cause it's a
Kastner,
CSM.
seconded by Akers. Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 17 is approve a special use review for proposed hours of operation change to Melt and Dip located at 7820 West Layton Avenue. I can't remember what the language, is it right? Submitted by Melt and Dip, remaining open until 2 a.m. only during the month of Ramadan in 2024, and not a permanent change.
It's next to a bar that's open till 2 o'clock. I'll make a motion to approve.
Yeah, and to see how it goes this year, there was this idea to make it I think the applicant wanted to make it a permanent change, so every year you could do it. The problem with special uses is that they carry with the land, so if it had been a different user, they could potentially be open, who knows, right? So this is the right way. Motion was made and seconded.
We need a
I'll
second.
make a
There's a
second.
second by Akers, would you call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Okay, and we have our Assistant Fire Chief here tonight. I entertain a motion to approve the service agreement between IROL and the Greenfield Fire Department as presented
Make a motion to approve.
by Alderperson Akers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Kastner. Under discussion. Can you go through
Sure.
in great detail all of the items if,
Can you ignore him?
Waited long enough.
I know, that's why I should make them.
I'm more interested in that little contraption that has alarms on it and stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah, our fire alarm
Yeah,
prop.
I thought that's
that we
cool.
got, yeah.
So the motion was made and seconded. Would you please call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Items 19, 20, and 21 are the standard stuff, the schedules of disbursements, mileage reimbursements, and the investments and reinvestments. Entertain a motion to approve 19, 20, and 21.
I move for approval.
Motion by Alderperson Sarian, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Akers, would you please call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
And that should have actually been placed on you as the chair of the committee, so. All right, item 22, I'm guessing that's who you guys are? Somebody, 22? Somebody here? Okay. Common council to go into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statutes 1985, 1B and F, considering the licensure, social or personal history or medical information for purposes of issuing a 2023-2024 operator license to Gabrielle Nicole Hanley. That's you? Okay. Okay, so
I'll make a
I'd entertain a
to go-
motion to go into closed session.
I'll make a motion to go
By
into closed
Alderperson
session.
Akers, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Sarian, would you please call?
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Akers.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
And motion to
The
enter
other
closed
gentleman
session.
Oh, shoot.
9:20.
I can't either.
I can't believe we're here
I
till
had to
fucking
text my
9:20.
kids, like, go to bed, you know?
We are on air. Motion to go in open session.
Can't believe we're here till 9:20.
Second.
Motion to go to open session by Alderperson Kastner, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Akers, all in favor?
Aye.
Are you in favor, Shirley? You're in favor of going to open session? Are you in favor of going to open session? Are you in favor of going in open? Okay, unanimously back in open session.
Sassy.
Does the council wish to take any action does the council wish to take any action?
A motion to approve the operator's license.
I entertain a motion by Alderperson Akers to approve the operator license for Gabriel Nicole Hanley. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Kastner, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Items for future discussion, I'm not sure that there are any at this point. You can get a hold of the clerk tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone so much. You're a funny lady.
Thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Motion to adjourn
So moved.
by Akers, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Just so we're clear,